Hello, New Haven Tigers! I am so excited to be back with you here this week for another classroom guidance lesson. So for the past 3-4 weeks, we have been talking about feelings. Today, we are going to cover a topic a little different about Halloween safety because Halloween is this weekend. Woo! It's been so fun seeing some of you friends here at school with your costumes on. Some of you virtual friends, I'd love to see some pictures. Maybe you'll share some with your class and your teacher. I, for one, love Halloween. I love dressing up. I love candy. I love scary movies. So I hope that you guys also have a great time celebrating Halloween. Okay, so Halloween is a really fun night where we get to dress up. And of course we get some goodies, right? You get chocolate, you get sour candies, you get lollipops, whatever your favorite candy is. I know I always look forward to getting Kit Kats. And today we're going to talk about some really simple things that you can do, or maybe you already do these things, to keep yourself safe while you're trick-or-treating. So, like we said, Halloween can be really fun, but it's also important that we make sure we follow some of these safety guidelines or safety rules while we're trick-or-treating to make sure we still have a good time. And some of these rules, it's not necessarily related to COVID, so COVID will change some of the ways that maybe we trick-or-treat this year, but these are just good safety rules to have every year, okay? All right, so first we are going to listen to and watch a little video that talks about Halloween safety. Oh, and of course, here's a little ad. 1 second. Okay.
Halloween will soon be here. Everybody give a Halloween cheer. Getting dressed up and trick-or-treating is so cool. But before Halloween, let's learn the trick-or-treat rules. Look both ways before crossing the street. Look both ways before crossing the street. Walk, don't run as you trick-or-treat. Walk, don't run as you trick-or-treat. Never, never, never take a ride from a stranger. Never, never, never take a ride from a stranger. Only cross the street at street corners. Only cross the street at street corners. Always go with friends or grown-ups. Always go with friends or grown-ups. Halloween will soon be here. Everybody give a Halloween cheer. Getting dressed up and trick-or-treating is so cool. But before Halloween, let's learn the trick-or-treat rules. Have grown-ups check candy before you eat it. Have grown-ups check candy before you eat it. Don't run into the street or between parked cars. Don't run into the street or between parked cars. Carry glow sticks or flashlights so you'll be seen. Carry glow sticks or flashlights so you'll be seen. Never go into a stranger's house. Never go into a stranger's house. Always look and listen as you trick or treat. Always look and listen as you trick or treat. Have a fun and safe Halloween!
All right. That is a fun song talking to us about ways that we can stay safe this Halloween. And I'm going to review those real quick. So there were 10 rules, but they were all pretty simple and things that you already know and probably already do when you play. For example, look both ways before you cross the street. That helps you stay safe if there are any cars. Walk, don't run. Even on the sidewalk, don't run down the sidewalk. You might trip and fall. You want to always walk. Never go with a stranger. If somebody, maybe they're driving a golf cart, maybe they're in a car, if they offer you a ride and you do not know them, do not go with them. Do not go with a stranger. Only cross the street at street corners. So don't just run out from driveway to driveway. You want to cross the street when there's a street corner and it is safe. Go trick-or-treating with friends and grown-ups. So do not go trick-or-treating alone. And I know it says go with friends, but don't go with friends, especially kindergarten and first grade. You do not just want to go with your friends. You're going to want to have a grown-up go with you too. Have grown-ups check your candy before you start eating it. So this is just another safety measure, especially during COVID. We might want to have grown-ups make sure that all of the candy is wrapped individually and there's not just candy sitting out in your bag unwrapped. Okay, so that can be a big safety issue. So have your grown-ups check your candy bag and your candy before you start eating it. Another rule was don't run into the street. This is one you follow at school. This is one you follow at home already. Don't just go from driveway to driveway and take off running. Don't run in the street. Glow sticks and flashlights are really helpful to take with you so that people can see you, especially if it's super dark out. You'll want glow sticks and a flashlight, okay? That'll help make you visible to people so that they can see you. Never go into a house of a stranger. So if you're trick-or-treating and you're ringing the doorbell and the person's like, oh, my candy's just back there, come on in. Don't ever go into their house. Stay on the porch, and if they tell you to come inside, just leave, okay? And look and listen for everything around you, all right? We might be getting so excited that we're trick-or-treating and we're out and about wearing costumes, but always be aware of the things that are happening around you. Look and listen always, okay? Now, we're going to do a little quiz, safe or unsafe. So I will read the situation to you. You at home can yell out safe or you can yell out unsafe. So we are deciding if the situation is safe or unsafe. Haley receives unwrapped candy corn. Is this safe to eat or unsafe? Yell it out at home. Unsafe. Part of our rules are that you want your adults to check your candy because you want your candy to always be individually wrapped. You don't want loose candy, okay? Johnny goes inside the house he is visiting to see the owner's new puppy. Johnny goes inside the house he is visiting to see the owner's new puppy. Is this safe or unsafe? Unsafe. Never go into somebody's house. Even if you love puppies so much and they're like, come see my dog, or like, hey, my candy's in the back here, just come on in and come see it and come grab some. Never, ever go into somebody else's house. That is not safe. So if somebody ever invites you inside, just leave, okay, and tell your mom and dad or whoever you're with. Jacob received wrapped candies. Is this safe or unsafe? Jacob received wrapped candies, which means they had the wrapper on them. This is safe. Safe behavior. You want all of your candies or your treats that you're getting this year to be individually wrapped. This is especially helpful with COVID, so that's nice. It kind of goes hand in hand because even at school, all of our treats are individually wrapped right now. But with Halloween candy, you always want it wrapped, regardless if it's COVID or not. Alejandro is trick-or-treating with his sister and his aunt. Is this safe or unsafe behavior? Yell it out, safe or unsafe. Alejandro is trick-or-treating with his sister and his aunt. Safe. Another one of our rules is trick-or-treat with family and friends. You never want to trick-or-treat alone. Always be with somebody. If you're old enough, you can be with friends. But right now, kindergarten and first grade, you want to be with family also. Safe or unsafe? Soraya is trick-or-treating in her neighborhood with her dad and her older brother. Soraya is trick-or-treating in her neighborhood with her dad and her older brother. Is this safe or unsafe? Yell it out. Safe. just like the previous one. You want to be trick-or-treating with friends and family or family, okay? Ooh. Oh no. Hold on, friends. Where did my copy go? Okay. That's weird. Okay. Sorry, we're going to improvise here. Ready? No, we just did that one. This one. We're going to improvise. Why won't it move? Okay. Jimmy is going trick-or-treating alone tonight. The answer is already there, right? Yell it out. Unsafe. You never want to go trick-or-treating alone. All right, let's get back into this. Okay. Someone is giving away slices of homemade cake. Oh my gosh, friends, I love cake. And if it's chocolate cake, if someone's handing them out, ooh, that sounds so good, but yell it out. Should I take the homemade cake? If they're giving out slices of homemade birthday cake or chocolate cake, should I take that cake? No, that is unsafe. Remember, all of the food that you get for Halloween and right now during COVID, we want it to be individually wrapped. So slices of cake, not individually wrapped, not safe. Lily throws away her candy that is already unwrapped. So maybe Lily and her mom sat down and went through her candy bag and she finds some loose candy in the bottom of the bag. Maybe it's some candy corn, maybe it's a Snickers bar. It's loose in the bag, it's not wrapped. So Lily throws it away. Is this safe or unsafe? It is safe. That is a great idea. Remember, we want you to go through your candy first with your parents before you eat it. And then we want you to get rid of any candy that is not individually wrapped, that does not have a wrapper on it. Sometimes the candy store just makes a mistake and the packaging gets all messed up and funky. That's okay, but it's best to throw it away. That's just the safest thing to do. All right, look, we got a little Harry Potter character here. James asks his dad to look through his goodies together when they get home from trick-or-treating. Is this safe or unsafe? James asks his dad to look through his goodies together when they get home from trick-or-treating. Safe! Great idea, just in case you find something in your bag that shouldn't belong there. This is a great thing to do, to go through your candy when you get home with your mom, dad, or whatever grown-up is in your house. Aaron says, no thank you, when invited inside his neighbor's house. So his neighbor said, Aaron, come on in. Come on to the back first. Just coming into the kitchen. Aaron says, no thank you. Guess what, guys? That is safe. Him telling them, no, I'm not coming inside, that was the right choice. And next, he should probably just leave and go find a grown-up. All right, you guys did awesome deciding whether something was safe or unsafe. Halloween can be so much fun. It is one of my favorite holidays. But in order to have the most fun possible, we have to make sure that we are following safety protocols, okay? And these rules or guidelines are just to help you guys have a better time and to stay safe. So I will also have uploaded for you this little worksheet that you guys can do, and you just are going to color the pictures that show safe trick-or-treating. So if it is unsafe, do not color it, or you can put an X on it. If it is safe, then you can color it in. And this is just for you at home. You don't have to turn it in anywhere, okay? All right, thank you guys so much for watching the classroom guidance lesson today. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. If you have any questions or you ever need to speak with me, let your teacher know or let your grown-up know, and they can reach out to me and we can make that possible, all right? Thank you, everybody. Have a great Halloween.